Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Strachey and Rich, our phone number, 877-937-1047. The text line, you text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
I have a life hack for you guys. Kyle was talking about shipping gifts to family members or whatever. My family is all across the country. So my family does a thing where so the wrong person doesn't open it. So you send it to who you want to open it. So like when I send stuff to my best friend, I send it to Jill. And then the middle name has my name, Jamie, and then her last name. So you kind of sneak in your name so they know who it's from and who's supposed to wrap it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's clever.
That's very clever.
Yeah. I have to ship everything, and I'm the only one in Arizona, so everything gets shipped to me. But when it's for my daughter, then it says, if it's for me, then it says her name on it. So it's kind of fun.
Totally cool. All right, so from now on, you do it to Jill.
It's a good little hack.
Yeah.
Jill
Middle
will
name
wrap
Jill.
our gifts.
Everybody needs Jill.
Thanks, Jamie.
Everybody does need a Jill. You're right.
Thanks, Jamie. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
Okay. A couple weeks ago at Love Pup Family Fest, right? Peyton's dad said that Rich big timed him, right? What was the story? It was like you tried to wave at him, and Rich goes, I'll be right there.
Yeah, Rich was coming down off the stage after the Rich Bear Band performed, and my dad was in the VIP area hanging out, and he's trying to wave down Rich. And Rich gave him the finger and was like, I'll be right back. Big time.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know that you guys, Peyton and Rich, you guys are going to Rio Grande Valley for the big parade.
Yes.
But your dad was also going to Texas?
Yeah, so my mom and dad were heading to Dallas because one of my dad's former players literally taught her how to dribble a basketball. Madison Connor plays for TCU, and TCU had a huge game against number 3 South Carolina. So my mom and dad went to Dallas to go watch her play.
So I get this violent text from your dad. Showtime.
It was.
Hello, Peyton's dad. Good morning.
It was.
Morning, beautiful people.
So what happened?
Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know my feelings as I'm entering the plane. I see sitting up in the first rows of first class there's old big time bear, baby Meatloaf.
Baby Meatloaf.
Yeah, Rich and his beautiful wife and his ego all taking up the first 3 rows of first class, sitting up there having a second cocktail, and with his nose turned up as I'm stressing, sweating, trying to get through TSA. So here I am, man, finally getting on the plane after my adventure to see this guy with his nose turned up and without holding me his feet up to first class. I'm about had it with Rich. Baby Meatloaf is out of control. We got to do something about him and his ego. I don't know. What
Oh my God, his version of the story is totally wrong. So,
Did you see him?
I did. I saw him in security. I was trying to get his attention to wave hello, and he wouldn't turn around. But so Stacy saw him first. She's like, hey, is Peyton's dad coming to the parade? I'm like, I don't think so. I'm like, oh, but I bet he's going to watch basketball. So we're in security. I'm pretty far away because the first thing she sees is he's got this really nice Louis Vuitton bag. She's like, he's got a great bag. So I start going, show, because I want the credit for acknowledging him right away. He doesn't turn around. And then we get kind of separated in security. And I'm like, well, we'll see him when we get on the plane. Well, I see Peyton's mom first. So then I know that they're traveling. So I wave them down to say hello on the plane. And I thought he would be excited to see me, and he was not excited to see me. So
Did you get popped in security, show?
I don't know what I have to do to win over Showtime.
Did you get popped in security? What's a black man doing with a Louis Vuitton suitcase?
That's what he said.
Exactly. Well, let me tell you about my security. Speaking of, so this guy, obviously, if he sees me, he doesn't come and save the damsel in distress. Obviously, I was having issues over at the security. So I'm going through the security. TSA says, hey, you have to remove your sweatshirt. And I'm like, okay, well, why? It was like, you just have to take it off. So I'm kind of in a mood. So I take off my sweatshirt and my T-shirt. So I'm sitting here in the TSA
Oh, I did
line.
not see that.
Oh yeah, with my tummy out, standing in the line.
Oh no!
They were like, oh no, you can't do that. Just put your shirt on. So I'm like, no, well, it's a package deal. Either my hoodie and my shirt both come off, or they both come on. They were like, well,
yeah.
This is real, right, Peyton?
Yes, I know. That's why I'm just shaking my head. And this is so funny hearing.
I did not see that part because I got stopped too.
What?
Well, I was just saying, no, it's funny hearing Rich's side of things and my dad's side of things because I got woken up at 7 o'clock in the morning from text message from both of them talking about your dad big time to me and Rich big time me. So now I'm in the middle trying to mediate what the heck is going on.
Well, to me, the bigger story is you took off your shirt and your sweatshirt. You're sitting there going through security.
I did not see that.
Hold on. You're going through security with no shirt on.
With no shirt. With no shirt. I do have a couple of Louis Vuitton bags that weren't mine. I was carrying them for my wife. But I am trying to get through security with no shirt on and a couple of Louis Vuitton bags. Now, the screaming that may have happened from Rich may have been yelling, but I assume that it was someone figuring, like you said, John Jay, a black man stealing.
I didn't say stealing.
I said, what? For me, I'm like, how many guys are named Showtime? He's not turning around for me. He's big time in me now. Right. I'm like, what am I going to do to win over this guy?
So did they let you go through security through the thing without your shirt on?
No, they told me to put it on. They was like, hey, so just put your clothes back on.
Why would you do that? You love the drama.
He does.
He's here for the plot.
Drama.
Let me take my shirt off in the middle of Sky Harbor Airport because they're making me take my jacket off. And then wonder where I get the drama from.
Okay, so wait, if you saw each other at security and then you go to get on the plane, don't you guys see each other waiting before you get on the plane?
I did not see Showtime waiting for the plane.
No. There is no Rich got on before the pilots, before all the
No.
First class.
We were almost last. We were almost last on the plane because we were kind of messing around. We went and had we figured, well, we've got seats, so we go on when we go on. So we were about the last ones to get on.
You guys are insane.
Well, thank you, Show, for clearing that up. We'll continue. We'll see what happens with the rest of the Rich Sparrow show tonight.
I'm glad
between the two of you is awkward.
I know.
I
can't do anything to please this guy.
All right, Show.
Well, Rich, you and your ego have a great day.
All right. Have a happy Christmas. You guys watching Black Doves yet? You start watching Black Doves? How far are you in Black Doves?
I think I just am in the middle of the second episode.
Okay, there's only 6 episodes, but one of the things that you'll notice, I don't know if it's an English thing, it's all about during Christmas, and they all only say Happy Christmas. They never say Merry Christmas.
I like that.
Right.
I like that
every time.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Happy Christmas.
Do you feel like it is a kind of a direct, blatant ripoff of Slow Horses? Because they even use the same piano music.
The same piano music.
Yeah.
After a while, it's not like that. They still use the same piano music, but the storyline changes. It gets really, really freaking good. Okay. I finished it, and I was so involved in the show. It's a really, it was number 1 right now, right? It's really good. I think you really, really like it. And I'm going to make another random prediction. I made this about, what was the show we were watching? The Gentleman. I thought the guy that played the Gentleman could have been James Bond. I feel like the gay hitman on this show could be James Bond. I think he's great. I think he's fantastic. But I just don't know. I think he might be small. I can't tell if he's a small, skinny guy. I don't know how tall James Bond has to be. But anyway, it's on Netflix, and it's called Black Doves. You haven't started, Peyton?
No, I haven't started it yet. I haven't started the Madness one either, but that's on my list for today.
You should hurry because Madness, I have this thing about once they pop out of the top 10, I don't care that much about it.
I know, but because you watch TV so quick.
Yeah.
Not everybody watches TV as fast as you, Judge.
I tell you, did you watch the season finale of Lioness last night?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Is it awesome?
That's a damn good show, too, man.
I love that show. I've been sitting on that waiting for that one.
That show's so crazy because that Taylor Sheridan?
Taylor, yeah.
He writes it, and sometimes he directs it and stars in it. And he's in it a lot on last night's episode. But he's also the writer, director, and creator of Landman.
And Yellowstone.
And 1883 and 1923 and Kings of Mayortown or the Mayor of Kingstown and probably other shows. Tulsa King too, yeah.
Had a really active imagination.
Yeah, he's amazing. Like I'd love to talk to that guy and go, how do you do that? Like, how do you write these? When you listen to the episode, like it's all this military jargon and it's so fascinating. But Landman, you guys all caught up on Landman? That's such a good show too. Billy Bob Thornton.
That's a great show.
It's very funny too. Billy Bob Thornton is hilarious.
So what are those shows? Which platforms
They're all on
are those
Paramount.
on?
Paramount Plus.
Oh.
Paramount Plus.
See, I sleep on that one because I feel like it's not like I go to Netflix first.
So do I. But the only thing with Paramount Plus is I don't remember ever signing up for it. I don't know if I got it with something else.
It was like a bundle or something.
I'm logged in and I don't know how.
Like, a lot of that stuff shows up through Amazon, I think, too. I think Amazon has a porthole, too.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
To that.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.